everyone, I'm Editor Tulip. As you know, the Lunar New Year is coming. This is an opportunity for everyone to decorate their houses by offerings. Especially, this is a great time for everyone to gather together and enjoy traditional Vietnamese cuisine. Besides, they can go on a tour of some stunning places over the country, from rural areas to urban centers. Nowadays, there is an increasing trend that people are crazy about visiting other places on holidays to experience local specialties and learn more about culture. One of the most worth visiting destinations is Hoi An, which attracts thousands of visitors this year. I'm reporter Lam. I'm in Hoi An. Every corner is crowded with people passing by. Maybe this because this is the place that everyone wants to visit at least once in their life. This place isn't only known for its old town with a strong Vietnamese cultural identity and beautiful landscapes, but it's also a foodie paradise. So today, I'd like to introduce you a scrumptious dish in Hoi An, Cao Lầu. It's a local Vietnamese noodle dish there in central Vietnam's Quảng Nam province. Why don't we want to know more about it? Cao Lầu typically consists of pork and greens on a bed of rice noodles made of rice which has been soaked in light water, giving them a characteristic texture that sets the dish apart from other Vietnamese noodle dishes, including others from the same region, such as mì Quảng. So, do you know the origin of this dish? Let's go ask the local here. Hey, can you tell me what Cao Lầu really means and the origin of this dish?
The name Cao Lầu means high floor, which probably comes from how businessmen used to eat the meal. Back in the days, they liked to sit in raised area or upper room, so they could enjoy the food and still keep an eye on the shop. Another layer of meaning to the name Cao Lầu might be checked to the context of enjoying traditional folk music. This crucial breaking as the dish started as an elevated culinary experience. According to historical record, Cao Lầu appeared in the 17th century. During this period, Chinese and Japanese merchants frequently visited Hoi An port. They brought with them the art, culinary culture, and gradually created conditions for Cao Lầu to be born, which can be considered a blend of Chinese and Japanese cuisine. Not stopping there, Cao Lầu was also transformed over time to better suit the taste of Vietnamese people and then became a specialty dish of the people of central Vietnam. The name Cao Lầu means a delicious dish and enjoyed on a high floor. In other words, diners can enjoy the dish while admiring the beautiful scenery of Hoi An Street from a high floor.
Wow, what a cool name! So, what is Cao Lầu made of? Let me ask someone. Hi, can you tell me the ingredients of Cao Lầu?
This was the main ingredient of Cao Lầu or rice noodles: meat, greens, beans, sprout, and herbs, most commonly served with a small amount of broth. The meat used is typically pork, as I said, or sliced char side pork, but shrimp can also be used. The rice noodles used in Cao Lầu are made from rice soaked in light water, which gives them a chewy, springy texture and a reddish brown or yellowish color. Local legend suggests that the rice should be made by lighting the ash of cotton plants from the nearby Tam Islands, and that the water used is soaking the rice and boiling the noodles should be taken from the ashen barley while in Hoi An. For this reason, the legend that Cao Lầu is rarely found outside the vicinity of Hoi An. After soaking in the light water, the rice is processed to make noodles at least 10 cm long and 0.5 cm wide. with the smart in water for several hours. Wash and boil to taste. Some of the raw noodles are also cut into squares and deep fried until crispy. These are used to top the dish when serving. The meat used in color is typically pork with its marinade. To fry spice, powder, sugar, salt, pepper, crushed garlic, and soy sauce to give a taste similar to Char pork. Pork bones are also boiled to make the broth, along with onions or shallots. Callo is served with lettuce, beans, flour, and a number of fresh herbs, salt and mint, cheese, perilla, lemon, basil, Vietnamese coriander, cilantro, and guacamole. A variety of other herbs may also be used in callo, including mustard, rinse, sesame, green, common, nutgrass, and herbs.
There are too many ingredients. I can't remember all literally. That's why callo becomes an amazing dish. And now, let's learn how to make callo. We will meet a chef at a callo restaurant. Her name is Minh Tuyển. Can I ask you, sir, how do you cook callo meat?
First, you have to soak the meat in diluted salt with vinegar for about 15 minutes. Then wash and marinate the meat with salt. You must cut the meat into larger pieces so that when the meat is done, it will be more delicious. When cut into larger slices, use your hand to squeeze the salt into the meat. Then add sugar, fine spice powder, and seasoning powder to marinate together. Then put the pan of oil. No need to wait for the oil to heat up. And fry the meat until both sides are golden brown. Remember to turn meat frequently to avoid burning. Add all the marinade to the meat. Add a little water if you see that the water is too little. Add need to add more water and bring to a boil. Cover and reduce to heat to low. Dry the meat in the pot and remember to turn the meat continuously until the mix is complete. Dry the dessert. Let the meat cool complete after 10 minutes, then slide thinly. Next, you need to return dipping sauce to a boil and add more soy sauce as dessert. But I leave it like that without any seasoning. It's already rich enough because callo noodle is dry noodle with little dipping sauce. The dipping sauce must be a little rich when poured over the noodle to absorb it properly. Finally, you have to soak the dry callo noodle in hot water for a few hours. Salt and rinse several times to remove all the oil from the noodle. Before eating, take the noodle out and put them in basket. Boil a pot of water, add the noodle and stir for about 1 minute. Then pour out to drain and you immediately.
It's very elaborate. Next, let's interview some customers or visitors who are trying callo. Excuse me, may I ask you some questions? How do you feel about this dish?
Tasteful callo is a noodle dish that best enjoyed slowly, so it's not typically eaten for breakfast. Instead, it's recommended to take your time and savor its bite. It can be aroused that with decent aftertaste that cannot be found anywhere else. Shocked as callo, those who have never had this meal will undoubtedly be enraged and will order a poison right away. To see to see what is like. Those who understand Hội An's color well must love it even more when they visit Hội An. As you can see, color is a typically of Hội An. Therefore, it has a strong characteristic of this piece. On any street in Hội An, you can easily find Color restaurant.
Thank you so much. And recently, I interviewed some Hội An residents and tourists about Cao Lou. Let's go back to the studio. Thank you, reporter, for useful information about Hội An specialties. Now, let's watch a short video about this dish. Thank you everyone for listening. How did you feel about Cao Lou, guys? Wish everyone a wonderful Tate holiday with family and loved ones. Goodbye and see you again.